Students, as I said, we can go to M13 Faj based cloning vectors. Before that, we have to get to know the normal genome of M13 vector. See, this is the picture of an M13 vector. This is a filamentous phase because this having a filamentous appearance. See this red over here, it indicates the presence of the genome, the viral genome. We can go a detailed picture of the genome. See, this is the genome of M13 vector, and this is a circular single stranded DNA having a size of around 6.4 kb. And this circular single stranded DNA encodes around 10 different genes. See the Roman letters here 1, 2, 2, 3, etc. up to 10. All these are different genes encodes within the M13 genome. See this gene 8, it encodes a major structural protein. Around 2700 identical copies of the major structural protein, that is the protein of gene 8 that surrounds the genome, forms a tubular array. See, all this gray indicates the major structural proteins. These major structural proteins, around 2700 copies of it, surrounds the genome, forms a tubular array. And on one end of the M13 phage, there locates gene 3 proteins. Around 5 to 8 copies of gene 3 proteins can be seen at one end of the M13 phage. So the function of the gene 3 protein is to interact with the sex pilus of the bacteria, and it entails this M13 genome to enter within the bacterial cell. Students, we have already discussed about the structure of M13 phage. This is the structure of M13 phage. It's having a circular genome and it is covered by means of gene 8 proteins, and at one end of it having 5 to 8 copies of gene 3 protein. And coming to the infection, say this is the M13 phage. This is the genome of it, and it is covered by means of gene 8 protein. These are the subunits of gene 8 proteins, and at one end of the M13 phage, it's having 5 to 8 copies of the gene 3 proteins. I have already told you that this gene 3 protein interacts with the sex pilus of the bacteria. This is the bacteria. This is the outer membrane of the bacteria, and this is the inner membrane of the bacteria, and this is the cytoplasm. So this is the outside environment. An M13 phage comes over here and interacts with the sex pilus, and then it introduces its single-stranded circular genome into the bacterial cytoplasm. As it introduces its circular genome, its gene 8 protein and other proteins covered over the surface of the genome may be stripped off, and only the circular single-stranded genome will be introduced into the cytoplasm of the bacteria. Then once inside the cytoplasm of the bacteria, utilizing the host enzymes, that means the bacterial DNA polymerases and other proteins, this bacteriophage single-stranded DNA will be converted into double-stranded form. This double-stranded form of the bacteriophage genome is known as replicative form or RF form. So, inside the cytoplasm, this single-stranded DNA will be copied and forms a double-stranded genome, that is a replicative form. During the first 15-20 minutes of the infection,
The single standard bacteriophage genome will be converted into replicative forms and hence makes ample copies of the replicative forms because these replicative forms are important for transcription and for synthesizing copies of the phage genome. Talking about the transcription of the various genes, we can go back to the genome of the bacteriophage that is here. See these red arrows. These are the various promoters those are present within the genome of the bacteriophage. See this is the promoter for fourth gene. This is the promoter for gene 1. This is the promoter for sixth gene. This is the promoter for third one. This is the promoter for eighth, like so on. In addition to this, there are two terminators also present. See, this is one terminator and this is another one. Genes those are present nearer to transcription terminators transcribe most. Hence, this gene 4 that is quite nearer to transcription terminator and gene 8 also nearer to transcription terminator. So, this gene 4 and gene 8 are the genes transcribed at the most. So going back to the previous picture here, I have told you that after 20 minutes of infection, there may make ample copies of replicative forms of bacteriophage DNA and the transcription of various gene products also get elevated. For example, gene 8 get transcribed and protein may be formed and those proteins may be expressed over the surface of the bacterial cell and gene 2 protein, 5 proteins, they will be present inside the cytoplasm of the bacteria. Once the gene 2 protein get elevated, then that gene 2 protein may recognize the replicated form and creates a cut at the plus strand of the replicated form. The plus strand of the genome means that is exactly similar to that of the genome present in the phage. And the complementary strand of the plus strand is the minus strand. So here, once the gene 2 protein get elevated, then that recognizes the replicative form and creates a cut at the plus strand of the replicative form. It shows over here in this picture. This is the plus strand, and from that, utilizing the host enzyme forms replicative form, and then by 20-15 minutes, it gets amplified. So there are so many copies of the replicative form. Then these replicative forms may be recognized by gene 2 protein and creates a nick at a plus strand. So you can see a nick over here. Then there diverges two ends for the plus strand. Suppose this is the 3 dash end of the plus strand and this is the 5 dash end of the plus strand. Then DNA polymerizes of the bacteria that recognizes the 3 dash end and adds nucleotides over here. So this 3 dash end gets extended or elongated. So see here in this picture, the 3 dash end get extended. As a resultant of that, the 5 dash end get displaces and if one round is over, then the G2 protein again creates a nick in the plus strand that excises or expel one plus strand. So that get ligated and forms single stranded bacteriophage genome that is plus strand. Hence, as as a resultant of the rolling circle model of replication, here from replicative forms there are so many copies of plus strand. Coming back to the picture over here, this is the replicative form. Gene 2 protein recognizes and creates a cut, and then 3 dash extends, and 5 dash get displaces, and this gene 2 protein again creates a cut in the plus strand. So this displaced plus strand get expelled, and that got ligated by means of the ligase enzyme and forms progeny plus strand, single stranded phage genome. And then this single stranded phage genome get coiled, and this single stranded genome may be recognized by gene 5 protein. See, these are the gene 5 proteins. So these gene 5 proteins recognizes these single stranded DNA. So these gene 5 proteins are exactly similar to that of SSB proteins, or single stranded binding proteins. Those come in role during DNA replication process. So I have told you that this single stranded genome, they may be recognized by gene 5 protein, and then the bacteriophage genome tries to extrude through the bacterial membrane towards outside. As it tries to move out, I have already told you that gene 8 proteins are expressed on outside of the outer membrane. So as the genome of the bacteriophage tries to extrude out through the membrane, then the gene 8 protein may covers the genome. Then the gene 8 protein covers the bacteriophage genome. So here develops a new bacteriophage progeny, M13 progeny. See this phage genome, and that may be covered with the gene 8 protein, and then at the one end gene 3 protein binds. So there develops an intact M13 phage progeny. Here in this case, the M13 phage packaging is not size constrained, because the size of the M13 or the length of the M13 phage, they depend on the size of the bacteriophage genome. So for developing M13 vector, we have an advantage over here, because we can introduce a large insert within the M13 vector, around 46 to 50 kb insert that can be introduced into the M13 vectors.